you football fanatics. It's your favorite uncles back here for Cinephellas on episode 173 of the Cinephellas Podcast. I'm Logan Myers, and those my good mates over there.
Kevin Muller, what's up, guys?
And what's going on, guys? Henry Hill here, and we're going to talk about the year that's just passed, 2024, the best and worst of, and also what we're looking forward to in 2025. So where do we begin for 2024? Busy year.
Oh my God. A lot of bangers, actually. Pretty decent for movies and TV shows across the board and video games, too. There's a lot that came out that I thoroughly enjoyed. But, what comes to mind in 2024 for me was a lot of Taylor Sheridan shows that came out: Yellowstone, Lawman, Landman, a lot of shows that were just really excellent across the board.
Yeah, he's rolling Paramount Plus over there. Just cranking them out left and right, putting himself in his own shows. Some people don't like that, see him as an asshole, blah, blah, blah. But he doesn't care. He just keeps going, making good shows. It's all about his writing. That's really how he came into being, a creator and everything. Just the strong writing, Sicario, and now all these shows. And then, yeah, like you mentioned, the newest one, Landman. Really been enjoying that. Billy Bob Thornton's perfect for that. Just seems so natural for him, like he was born to play the role. John Hamm, seeing him get to act alongside with Billy Bob, that's awesome to see. And then, yeah, Yellowstone ended finally after a long hiatus and then all the drama. So, yeah, definitely a busy year in the Sheridan universe.
Yeah, and I was seeing on people's list that they're listing Landman as one of the worst of the year. I'm like, no way. I thought it was incredible. It was definitely on my best of TV of the year, but I guess people have different opinions. But yeah, I didn't see the hate for it. I thought Billy Bob was incredible. Of course, the cast: Ellie Larder, John Hamm, the list goes on and on. What about you, Kev?
Yeah, I don't watch any of the Sheridan stuff. I want to. Everyone's talking about this Landman stuff, the show, and you said John Hamm's in it?
Yes. A small part. Yeah, he's good. A smaller part, but yeah, he's really good. He plays like a boss, and his wife is Demi Moore.
Wait, Demi Moore's in it too?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Wow. She's had a hell of a year too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, absolutely.
That show with Sly, is that Sheridan also?
Yes, Tulsa King.
It is.
Yeah, I heard that's amazing too. How many seasons is what's the main one? Yellowstone.
Five.
Yeah, 5. The last one was split into like A and B.
And is it good throughout, or does it kind of like start well and dip?
I thought the ending was incredible. Honestly.
Oh, you thought it was, okay.
Yeah, everybody hated the ending. For me personally, I thought it was great. I think Kevin Costner not being in the final season was probably the best thing they could have done with that show. And but yeah, it starts off really great. Kevin Costner's a big part of it. Something happens to him, the kids take over, and incredible writing. Yeah, there's kind of a few seasons in the middle that were lame, but I started strong and ended really strong.
And the
I thought so too.
The other show with Harrison Ford's connected with that one too, right?
1923, yes.
That's good.
Before, yes.
Yeah.
1883. Sorry, 1883.
In that one.
Tim McGraw and Faith Hill.
Yeah. It's a whole universe, Kev. You got.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I'm sitting here, I'm like,
I know. Where do I start? Yeah.
What should I watch first? Yellowstone? Should I go in order? Or?
Yeah, watch the original first. Yeah, watch the Kevin Costner one first.
Just watch it straight through. I don't have to stop and watch one of these other shows that are connected.
No.
Nope.
They're just prequels to what happens in Yellowstone. So
nice.
Give them a watch. Yeah, it's a whole.
I'll watch one of them.
The Paramount multiverse or universe. It's just
right.
Taylor Sheridan. Yeah. It's all connected.
Mayor Sheridan.
Yeah, you got Mayor Kingstown too with Jeremy Renner, another Sheridan show. That's incredible.
Yeah, I've heard of that one too. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, Lawman Bass Reeves came out. That was like an old Western show. Really like that one a lot too.
David Oyelowo.
Yes, yeah. I love David Oyelowo.
So he was great in that.
He was. Yeah. It's a really great show. He was really awesome.
For those who don't live in Paramount, I really enjoyed Fallout. I thought it was really cool. I'm a big fan of the games, and I thought they caught the atmosphere, the humor, the violence, and just overall insanity of that show pretty well. I love Walter Goggins. He did a hell of a job. I forgot the main actress's name, Ella something, but she was good.
Purnell.
Yeah, Purnell, thank you. And it's interesting because they can go a lot of places with the story. There's multiple games that I played, and they really haven't really scratched the surface about how deep this can go.
Yeah, I also Thought it was an incredible season. Love how they set it up. That whole first episode was just shot beautifully. It really set the atmosphere. Really top-notch performances, much like the video game. I thought they brought it to life for television in a really great way, and I'm excited to see the future of these
Yeah,
seasons and then where the characters go. Playing the video games, New Vegas, and the other ones. It's gonna be interesting how they're gonna incorporate that all.
yeah. They like that's what I liked about it. They didn't base it on one game, so they're kind of pulling from each of the different games out there, and it's a good choice. It was. I can't wait for season two.
Yeah, I've only played three of them, so I don't know, anything outside of 4, 5, and what New Vegas one.
Yeah,
I'm not really sure, but I know the new season's supposed to be like the Vegas
oh, it
setup.
is.
I think so.
Oh,
I
nice.
believe
Yeah,
so.
that's what they tease at the end. Yeah.
Yeah, like the Vegas sign.
I
So
haven't played any of the games, so like I'm seeing all this and like learning the mythology for the first time. So it's like extra cool for me because I know it's got all this built-in lore and plenty of seasons and materials to draw upon. So it doesn't just feel like you're watching something that doesn't know where it wants to go. It's already got that, and can branch off in any number of scenarios. And then Kyle MacLachlan, of course, awesome to see him in TV and him being the villain moving forward. That'll be cool. And then how Walton Goggins, the ghoul, that's who it is.
the goal, yeah,
Yeah.
like looks like a zombie, and there's like a bunch of people like this in the games too. So it's cool. Like he has his nose cut off, and like the practical effects look incredible, much like the video game. Fallout 4 is the best video game out of the series, the ones I've played at least. It's really great setup, and I thought they adapted that beautifully.
It looks great. Looks like they spent hundreds of millions of dollars on the production. It's fantastic.
I like how it's apocalyptic and it's like the 1950s. Like
Hmm.
I like how they split
Yeah.
that, and it's awesome. Like Ella Purnell, she's like okie dokie, and Molly's been saying that like since watching the show. She'll say it all the time. It reminds me of Fallout.
Yeah, the needle drops also are very good. The music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, they're great.
absolutely.
Yeah, the other one I got on here, because I'm not really a big TV guy. I just I continue to love The Bear. I think The Bear is one of the best shows on TV. I don't watch a lot of
Absolutely.
shows, but that show never lets me down, especially this season.
That Tina episode was incredible. Probably one
Yeah,
of my favorites of the season. Watched it a few times. And I just thought it was great writing, shot beautifully, the music, everything. It just was really great, episode.
Speaking of needle drops, that show's amazing for needle drops, music that you never heard before and introducing me to a bunch of, bands that I had never heard of. And then like the Eddie Vedder intro episode was awesome, just accompanied what was going on the screen, showing all the different workers around the city.
Oh
And
man.
then this story, just watching Kerm's journey, like his meltdown and going off of that all this season. And then all those cameos, like amazing cameos from all these high profile actors.
I love that scene of show in Chicago, like the blue collar, hardworking, what it's built on in Chicago. And just the music too. It just really set the whole tone of, the season. And I love that Eddie Vedder song they played on Sirius XM all the time. I just love that. I love the way he does it. What about Shogun? Shogun was an impressive show on Hulu.
I want to watch that.
Samurai back in the day, a lot of action, gore, great writing. Yeah, great characters. That's really great show. I'm looking forward to another season of that, I believe.
Yeah, that actually won
Yep.
everything. Well, I think all three of them have won almost every award out there. Are they really that good in it? Like the female?
Yeah,
They're
I
really
was
great. Yeah. Yes. It feels very realistic. And you don't even, it's all of it's in Japanese too. So you're reading subtitles and it doesn't even matter.
yeah,
Yeah.
you
Oh, yeah.
understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every episode reminded me of like a movie. It was that well done. Like the set pieces were incredible, the
Hmm.
CGI and the practical. Just like really invested each episode, something epic.
Yeah. It was really well done. Another FX Hulu collaboration. It really worked well. The production must be huge on that. Just has this huge scope. I can imagine season two is going to be even bigger. And yeah, they're probably going to be shooting that all year, I'd imagine. I don't think it's probably going to be coming out anytime soon. But I definitely want to see more. Cosmo Jarvis was in it. He's another actor that's, been in a lot of projects lately and up and coming. So it'll be interesting to see him and some other movies coming out in TV. He's like um, he's the gaijin of the whole thing, the white guy that comes in and like has a relationship with one of the females there. And I think she's related to one of the leaders. So it like causes all this problems, but also he's like an expert warrior, so he's teaching him a lot, and especially having to do with ships and because there's a lot of battles at sea and whatnot with ships coming in. So he kind of teaches them that, and they bring them into their culture. It's pretty cool. I guess it's based on a bunch of books,
Yeah,
which
I
I've
know
never
that. It
read.
is based on books, yeah.
Mhm.
I've never read them.
Well, it's worth watching on Hulu. You'll get invested. Really great one. One of the best of the year for sure.
What about Max's The Penguin? Did you guys watch that yet?
Oh, come on. We reviewed it.
I know.
Yeah, I watched it. I was snoozing on that one forever. I watched it last month. Binged it in a few days. Yeah, it was incredible. It was like the level of Sopranos.
It was surprisingly good. Yeah, you got to watch it, Kev.
Yeah, like with this television conversation, probably 95%, I'm not going to say anything because I don't really watch a lot of TV, but
Yeah,
Penguin's
yeah.
incredible. And he's won everything too. I want to see him in action. I'm sure he's amazing.
It's definitely worth watching alone for him, but also Malati, Sophia Falcone, like
Yeah.
just a badass villain in the season. Yeah, she got definitely should have got nominated. I don't think she was in any of the nominations, but her performance like took over like halfway on towards the end of the season.
She
Yeah,
was incredible. Like so good in that. Like she gets better
yeah.
throughout each episode and yeah, impressive award-winning performance in my opinion for sure. I'm only familiar with her from How I Met Your Mother, and that's pretty much all I've seen her in. But yeah, she was impressive. Next to Colin.
It really had the same look as the movie too. It
Hmm.
felt like you were watching a longer version of the movie, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
yeah, really well
check that
done.
one out.
I was snoozing on it. I'm like, I doubt it'll be that good. Everybody's talking about it. I'm like, okay, I'll watch it. Really damn good writing.
I don't know if you guys are done with like your best. I'd love to hear what you think is crap on TV, if there is anything.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah, the Acolyte. We were just talking about this since Star Wars show.
I actually watched the. I can actually talk about that. I watched it.
Yeah, that was awful. The tone was all over the place. I didn't like the characters. I didn't like the story. First Star Wars show I haven't liked. And yeah, that one really bothered me.
it
So that's mine.
was on my list too for worst. I did not like it.
I don't know. It
Um,
wasn't good, but I didn't hate it. Maybe because I went in with like really low expectations. It's not good, but I loved the episode where the entire thing is almost it's the lightsaber battle in the forest. That was pretty
Hmm.
cool. But
Yeah.
and the story was terrible.
yeah, he was a cool villain. They introduced him and I was like, oh, cool, this is gonna get good. And then I feel like he was just never had the cool mask on again after that. It was always just the actor and it wasn't as good.
It's not
Not to
fun.
the quality of Andor. Yeah, no, it's not like
Thor
Skeletor.
is supposed to be fun.
All fun.
I
Yeah,
I did not have a
absolutely.
good time watching that. I finished it because I wanted to finish it, but I'm like this. I'm like okay, when it ended, I'm like all right, next.
Yeah, a lot of people have the similar opinions. I talked to a few people at work about this show. They hated it too. So yeah, critics didn't like it and really just kind of sloppy and unimpressive.
Another one of my worst TV, Umbrella Academy final season.
Oh wow,
Good
really?
one. That's a good one.
Yeah, I did not know. I did it. It just didn't have any cohesiveness with what had came before it. It's just, I don't know. I just wasn't into it. I was into all the other seasons. I thought every season really was good, and then this one just was a big letdown. Just the way
It
they ended things.
it felt like it was rushed. Like a lot of stuff
Yeah.
didn't make sense, was not cohesive. Yeah, I agree with you. I forgot about that one. Really bad. Not a good way to go out.
I guess you could say bigger disappointment than like I don't know. It wasn't terrible or anything. It was just I enjoyed up until then, and then the final season was just all over the place. It was a big mess.
We're talking about this one a while back. True Detective Night Country. Started off really strong and the ending was a mess. It's silly.
With the maid, that's all I
Yeah.
remember. Yeah,
Yeah. It's pretty forgettable. I was hoping it would go this way, but it went a completely different way. And it's like, eh.
we like the John Carpenter kind of the Thing vibe in the first couple episodes down in the research station.
Yeah, you had
Kind
the
of had a
V.
couple nods to that.
Yeah, wasn't there the VHS tape in the background of the thing or
Yeah,
something
and it
like
was
that?
actually one of the movies. Yeah, in the
Yeah.
facility at their like where they watch TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, the ending definitely kind of ruined everything for me. I liked the first few episodes, and then yeah, not after that. But it was, I don't know, it wasn't terrible. But
It was better than the second season with what Vince Vaughn and all them. That one was
Vince
stupid.
Vaughn and Colin Farrell. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one wasn't as good. But I did like Vince Vaughn as the villain. He was cool.
Yeah.
What was that other one on HBO that we started watching, never finished it with Kate Winslet? That came to
Oh yeah, the the something, the
the
shit. I can't.
regime or something?
The regime. Yeah,
The
that's what it was.
regime. I was like, it was just with an R. But yeah,
Yeah,
we watched like 4 episodes and I just gave up on it.
yeah. She's kind of like the ruler of, I can't remember what country,
Oh yeah,
some
yeah. I
maybe
remember.
England.
Yeah, I remember previous to that. Yeah.
And she has like all these weird
Yeah.
ticks. She has a big phobia of like something in the air, like dust or something. She's really OCD. And then there's this prisoner that she ends up like forming a relationship with, and I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's
That's
pretty much it. Yeah,
pretty
out
much
of
yeah.
the 3 or 4 episodes we watched. It's like some fake country in Europe they made up, and she's like the ruler. She has like a relationship with a guy. I don't know.
She is good. It was worth it just to watch it from her, but for whatever reason, we both just stopped watching it. It's not because it wasn't good. We probably just got sidetracked and kind of it
Yeah,
wasn't good enough to hold our attention and be like, I'm okay if I don't see any more, kind of a thing.
yeah, it was all like political satire, right? So
Yeah.
maybe one of these days, but yeah, I wasn't totally into it.
Anything else on your list, Kev? TV wise, worst stuff?
No, because
No.
yeah, I don't really
Yeah,
watch them.
you're mainly movies.
I watched the second season of Better Call Saul. That's awesome. I can't wait to see the third. I heard it's
That's
pretty.
awesome. First time watch for you. That's exciting.
Yeah,
Show's good.
and I
Yeah,
heard it pretty
you'll
pretty
enjoy it.
much amps it up from season 3 on.
It does. Yeah, that's it's very well done throughout. It doesn't ever fall off.
And yeah,
Yeah.
that's I think that's pretty much it outside of what I talked about. Yeah.
I have way more worst movies on my list. Should we talk about a few of the bad ones before we go into our
Yeah,
favorites?
yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I got a few. Let's
All
go.
right, well, let's start it off for like the first one of last year that was like really terrible. Well, one of the first anyway. Madame Web
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna
or
scratch that one off, right?
Madame
Cool.
Web.
Yeah.
that one. That was awful. Awful. That was a painful one to get through because you could tell nobody wanted to be in it.
Even by direct to TV standards, that would have been like a terrible bomb for Sony and Marvel there. I can see why it's going to stop there. And of course, they put out Craven after that too. And of course, it was the same shit fest there from what I hear. I haven't seen it yet, but yeah, it was a bad movie.
Like
Yeah.
one of those movies you'd see on Lifetime or the Hallmark Channel.
Yeah, and I
Like,
hated the Easter eggs that they were dropping for Spider-Man. That was stupid. But worst of all, Dakota Johnson has no charisma in that movie. She is a literal walking zombie the entire time. And the other ones like Sydney Sweeney, and the girl from Alien Romulus, I forgot her name. They were terrible. The what is it called? The ADR was awful too. It's a bad movie. It's not the worst one I've seen though. I have another one that's worse, and it's The Crow. Did you see The Crow?
Oh, no, didn't watch it.
me
It's that
either.
bad, huh?
It's so
Oof,
bad. It's terrible.
damn.
Yeah, it's everything that the '94 version avoided being. It is entirely cheesy. Like Bill Skarsgård is not good in that movie. The story's stupid and it's boring.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I'll stick to the 90s version. Used to love that one. Just the tone, the darkness, and everything. This one looked like it was going to have some like needle drops from heavy metal artists and whatnot. It did, yeah. And
It's a new soundtrack like Saliva and Taproot and stuff.
exactly. That's what it looked like from the trailers.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
people from Hot Topic trying to make The Crow. That's exactly what that movie is.
Man,
Yeah.
awful. Were the
Yeah.
villains even interesting at all, or it was just
What?
The villains.
No, Danny Houston, who's he always plays the villain. He was the villain in 30 Days a Night, so he's always good. He was awful. Like it was. There was one good scene in that movie where he goes and basically avenges, and he has to fight off a bunch of bodyguards, like 20 bodyguards, and it's really violent. And that was the only, I think it was like 5-10 minute fight scene. That's the only part of the movie I liked.
I thought you were gonna say the end credits when the movie ended. Was your favorite part? The
Right.
end.
I really like the font that they used.
Gave it a half a hairpiece for the font.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I remember like watching or reading your review, Kev, and I'm like, I'll pass. I still haven't watched that.
Yes. Don't. But you know what? The worst movie I saw this year. I still have to watch a bunch, but I hate Rebel Moon. I hate that entire series. I hate both of them. They are shit.
I like the first one a lot. Yeah, the second one's awful.
Yeah, the first one was okay. I kind of stuck with it, but the second one, the slow motion, like they can't act. Like they were harvesting for 40 minutes of that movie, and like the director's cut, like what is it, an hour of harvesting? Like, did you guys watch the director's cut?
No.
No, not the director's cut.
I'm not doing it. I'm sorry.
No.
Me either.
No.
Me either. I'll pass on that.
And it's supposed to be a big epic, space opera, and like I felt nothing for those characters, and the acting was all, and there was no chemistry between those two people, the
No.
lead and the guy. There was
None at
absolutely
all.
no chemistry between them. I guess Anthony Hopkins being the robot was kind of cool, but that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot he was the voice of that. Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I was definitely on my list too. One of the worst. Yeah, Zack Snyder. Ugh. He's really sucking lately. He's made a couple of really good ones, and lately he's made a bunch of turds. I don't know. The first one was good. This one was just really bad. Cheesy, cliche stuff that we've seen in every other sci-fi opus. It's a lot of
Dune and Star Wars.
exactly.
Just ripped that off. Pretty much was. Star Wars. Yeah, total misfire. I did like his Army of the Dead. That's a good one.
Yeah, I
But
did.
yeah, that one was good.
A couple years ago. But yeah. Rebel Moon, no. Second one. Crap. The one that I've got one that comes to mind. Worst of 2024 movies, Borderlands. I was so excited for that. Huh?
I haven't watched it yet.
You're not missing much. It's
I've
pretty
heard
bad.
it's awful.
It's pretty bad.
Wait.
The video game series is incredible, like R-rated, and this is PG-13. Everybody's checked out. The editing, set, everything, just huge piece of shit.
I wanted to watch it just to see Bobby Lee. He was probably in it for like 3 minutes though, right?
Yeah.
Not very long. Yeah,
Not
no,
very long.
I haven't seen it either. And by the sounds of it, I probably shouldn't watch it. Sounds pretty poor.
Yeah, because I was excited because Eli Roth was attached to it, and he knows how to
Then he
make it.
kind of got taken over by what's his name?
Yeah.
That other director.
And it shows. It really shows. Like
Hmm.
they cut out a lot of stuff. It's just very choppy. And you could see a little Eli Roth there in the beginning, and then it's just like a completely different movie.
Hmm.
How about Argyle? You didn't hate it?
I didn't hate it.
Oh, yeah. I didn't hate it either, but it was like the first crap movie I saw last year. That had so much potential, I think. I didn't like the twist.
Yeah.
I like Bryce Dallas Howard, but I didn't like Bryce Dallas Howard in that movie. I thought she was very miscast.
Yeah, I felt similar to that. All the big action set pieces felt like too fake too. They're like so unrealistic.
Yeah,
Like the
ice
slow
skating,
motion and
oil,
yeah, exactly.
oil
And
skating.
Cavill's hair too, like the way it was all like a vanilla ice or something. Looks stupid. There's a couple really terrible horror movies. Go figure. There always is every year, but Night Swim was really bad.
I saw that one.
That dropped. Yeah, that dropped in back in January. Yeah, that was on my list.
I'd have to agree. That's an awful movie. The Blumhouse, wasn't it?
Blumhouse. Yeah, exactly.
Go hand in hand. Go ahead, Kev.
Two good actors. I was saying you had two good actors. I like Wyatt Russell and I like Carrie Condon, and you gave them nothing to work with. Nothing, absolutely nothing. And I kind of like in the beginning they were kind of setting the story up, about like him being a baseball player and maybe that would affect, but no, nothing was done with it.
Absolutely nothing. Yeah, exactly. Those two could have had some awesome scenes that drew you into the movie. But yeah, no, they never expanded upon that part of it. And yeah, just the two of them together had no chemistry, uh, lackluster CGI, couple jump scares, the whole possession where you can see the smoke go in the lady's nostril and
Yep.
yeah, just shit we've seen before. And then I think it was another Blumhouse movie, even. I think
Yep.
Imaginary, the teddy bear one.
Yes. Yes. I was waiting for you to say that. Yeah.
Uh,
That came to mind too. Two shit movies back to back that they put out, I think, within like a month of each other. Imaginary. Oh,
Was that
it,
bad?
I don't even remember most of it. It was that bad. Like it was just like such a forgettable and cliche movie.
it was kind of having to do with the imagination of the one character. So it was a lot of like kind of dream sequences or whatever. And then they just had like huge stuffed animals that were supposed to be scary, like coming at you. It was like a giant teddy bear, basically. And then some other characters she kind of dreamt of in her mind would like come after her. But yeah, it was terrible. Acting was bad, poorly executed, thin story about a little girl's imagination. Same thing, uninspired work.
Was that movie Afraid about the AI? Was that Blumhouse also? That was like a stinker too. I don't know. Have
I
you
haven't
guys
I
seen
think
seen
it
it.
was the one with,
John Chu?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, exactly. No, I didn't see it either, but yeah, I think it was Blumhouse. I'm pretty sure it was.
yeah, that was supposed to be bad too. I heard shit things about that.
Heard it was pretty bad too, but I saw it was streaming. I think maybe Peacock or something. Watch it in the background and laugh at how bad it is.
Yeah. Blumhouse isn't going to stop though. They have Megan 2, Megan 2.0, and then a couple others this year.
Wolfman just came out too. I didn't see that one yet though.
Oh, right. Yep. Me either. None of us have seen it yet. The Instigators, that one we
Oh
watched.
yeah.
Casey Affleck and Matt Damon. Pretty bad. Joker 2.
I still haven't seen it.
Really? Oh wow.
Yeah. I don't
You should
know.
at least watch it.
Yeah, you have to watch it. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
was trying
I
to
want to
get
hear your
watch
thoughts.
I was trying to watch it one night with Molly. She's like, no. She doesn't like Lady
As soon as they
Gaga.
start singing, you're like, no.
Yeah, she doesn't like Lady Gaga at all.
Hmm.
Star is Born, she hated that movie because it's Gaga. So yeah, I haven't watched it. I
Yeah.
need to. I'll throw it in the background.
I didn't hate it, but it was bad. It was Disappointment. Megalopolis. You guys,
Yep. I watched it. I
you
watched it.
watched it?
Yep. I know what you mean. Yeah. It's weird though, because it's like it was bad, but like some part of it was like, yeah, they tried some interesting things here, and with him
Yeah.
being his age too, it was like respectable at least. But yeah, just felt off. I don't. Yeah, definitely higher concept, um, piece where he didn't quite nail it, unfortunately. But it was interesting to say the least.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was a failure, but it was an interesting failure.
Yeah,
Unlike those three movies we were just talking about, the horror movies. Like I kind of
exactly.
did like how they spoke in the movie Megalopolis. It kind of made it like Shakespearean to me, but
Mhm.
the
I
script
know
was
what you mean.
terrible.
Yeah.
And what was that one
Yeah.
he says? Oh, he's like, oh, you have to go back to the club.
Yeah, there was some really cheesy dialogue. John Voight had a couple things he said that was really bad too. And Shia LaBeouf's character.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was wild.
that movie had me until the circus.
Yeah.
It was like
Oh
I
yeah.
clocked. It was 45 minutes in, and then from that point on, it was just
Just
watching. It was like watching a plane fall from the sky.
right. It went off the rails
By
big
the
time after
end, I'm
that.
like, what the hell just happened?
We forgot to mention X-Men 97. Um, The Gentleman was on mine. Baby Reindeer,
For best?
Ripley, and Fargo were on the best TV. Yeah.
Ah, I thought they were saying worse. I'm like, no way.
No, no. Some of the
Yeah,
ones we didn't
I
mention.
think I kind of thought that too for a sec.
Like, those are awesome.
Those
Yeah,
are
I mean,
all
X-Men
awesome.
97. I'm like, no way.
Yeah, I
I
was just
liked
saying,
it.
yeah, we never mentioned that one. That was definitely one of the best on my list.
Yeah, top three of the year for me for sure. 5 out of 5. It was such a great show. Took us back to the 90s.
Then they fired the the main guy, the whatever you call him,
He's like showrunner, creator.
showrunner. Yeah, sucks. Hopefully the second season is halfway good.
You know what I would throw on the worst? Now I'm thinking about it for TV. House of the Dragon. I didn't really care for the second season all that much. I was kind of
Yeah,
let down.
you
It
can
was,
tell they're trying to stretch it out.
yeah, it wasn't
Yeah,
really
it was boring.
exciting or anything.
Yeah, and the absence of the guy who played the king from the first season was felt.
Yeah,
That guy got nothing as
Yeah,
far as like awards. That guy should have got a bunch.
but it's
he
Patty
was great.
Considine.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
guy, he was
Patty.
great.
He was awesome. Yeah, I was totally missing it this season. Yeah, the other characters, I don't know. They haven't brought enough to really carry the show. Just kind of boring characters. Creature Commandos. I enjoyed that one.
For sure. Yeah, I did too. We just reviewed that one.
Hmm.
James Gunn's all over it. You can tell. It's like
Yeah,
a
that's his humor.
animated series with like a decent, cast of characters, and you get to know everybody. And the story was cool. It's fun, exciting,
R-rated. A lot of
R-rated.
cussing and violence and stuff. It's
Hmm.
like Invincible, but
20
like
minutes a piece, easy binge.
Oh, well, that's
And
it?
then,
20 minutes?
yeah,
yeah, they're about 20 minutes a piece. Yep.
How
seven
many?
episodes.
7? Okay.
Hmm.
Give it a watch.
And it
I
was
was
cool because they teased Batman in it, like how the Batman's going to be in this new universe. It's like
Yeah.
some huge guy, looks like Jack Reacher, uh, you know,
Oh, wow. So maybe
and it
they'll.
has that body type. So we know it's not going to be Pattinson. So yeah, that's what I'd guess. Some big physically imposing dude like Rickson.
and some Batman villains too. Are in it. Yeah, I was impressed. I didn't know much about it. You brought it up, Henry. Like, wow,
Mhm.
very impressive. Sugar, Apple TV Plus. I like that one. Colin Farrell.
Oh yeah, that was cool, and didn't see the twist coming at all.
Nope. I was like, whoa. Like, I would have never predicted that.
I know exactly. I thought it was going to be something about him being a drunk and blacking out and something with his memory, but yeah, no, I didn't see that at all.
I'm like, oh, okay. No
Hmm.
wonder. That's good. Good show.
He had a great year though. Jeez, Sugar and the Penguin. Come on.
Yeah. Pretty sure he was in some movies too.
Yes, absolutely.
Another one we reviewed, Masters of the Air. That was a good one. Stacked lineup.
Great cast. Even Barry Keegan there. He lasted like an episode.
And Elvis Presley
Yeah,
was in it too.
that's
Book.
right. Oh yeah, his book. Callum Turner.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of good characters and good actors in that. Another Spielberg, Tom Hanks, Band of Brothers production. Yeah, my dad missed that. That sucks. He would have liked that show. He loved Band of Brothers, The Pacific, and especially he loved aviation, so he would have loved that show. Didn't get to watch it.
The other one that we were both bummed about, Tokyo Vice season 2. Could be the ending. That was a great show.
Yes,
On
that's one of our
Max.
favorites. Yeah, that was really good. Ansel Elgort, he's great. Really good. And we haven't seen him in anything. I feel like he
Mm-mm.
hasn't done anything for a while, but he was really good in that as Jake.
It
Yeah, I
was.
think he had some trouble, like sexual harassment charges or something.
Mm,
Yeah.
Ooh, I
damn,
know that.
Yeah. That's what I
too
heard.
bad.
You want to talk about the best movies of 2024?
Nora on your list?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the Nora. I really thought Abigail was a lot of fun. Mad Max, The Substance, The Brutalist, which I'm seeing again tomorrow.
Really need to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
And I just watched Conclave last night. I thought that was incredible. I thought it was,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
It-
need to watch that one too. I haven't seen it yet. Need to watch it though.
yeah.
Heard from several people.
And I thought, finally, like I know we'll talk about the Oscars, but I'm happy that both Jeremy Strong and Sebastian Stan are nominated because those performances were awesome, and I really like that movie. I liked The Apprentice a
Yeah,
lot. I thought it was a cool
Yeah,
I need to
time.
watch that one. Yeah, I bet it's good. Those actors are always solid.
same here. I need to see it. Look good. We love Jeremy Strong from Succession. Not Mark Strong.
Oh,
Oh man.
it's another one I got to watch is Succession.
Oh yeah.
You
Top
do for
top
sure. That's
top
yeah.
notch HBO TV
Yep.
show right there. One of the best.
Well, yeah. Speaking of Succession, how was A Real Pain? How was that movie? I didn't watch your review yet.
More drama than I thought there would be because I didn't know much about the movie going into it. That there'd be a little more comedy, but yeah, Kieran Culkin was incredible. Jesse
Yeah.
Eisenberg was also good. Yeah,
I really liked it too. Yeah, the two of them were great together. They're cousins. Their grandma passed away, and Kieran Culkin's character is like took it really hard and it's kind of got some issues, mental issues. And then Jesse Eisenberg's like more put together, has a family and whatnot. And they've always had a good relationship. And then like you find out that, well, no, I guess I better not say anymore. But yes, it's a good movie. But yeah, I wasn't expecting as much drama. I thought there was going to be more comedy. But that being said, there is some comedic moments, and the two of them together were really good. Yeah, I think Eisenberg did a really good job for his debut film, and yeah, he wrote it and directed it too. But Kieran's was the MVP.
Yeah.
He's, you want to watch him. But it also deals with Jews, Jewish people, the Holocaust. It's kind of in the backdrop of that because they're going on like a tour having to do with that because their grandma had been through all that. So
Oh,
it's
she was
like
a
a lot of,
survivor.
yeah, I think she was supposed to be a survivor. I
Oh,
think
wow.
they,
Okay.
think
yeah,
they mentioned that. Yeah.
yeah. She was
Cool.
a survivor.
But
Well,
it is on Hulu if you want
yeah, I
to
saw
watch
it.
it
I'm
now.
probably gonna watch it this week sometime.
Yeah.
What about you guys? We got your list that one may not have been on mine. Some of the best stuff you saw.
Late Night with the Devil. Really had a great time with that movie. Not
Yes.
enough people are talking about it. I thought 2024 was a hell of a year for horror. There's a lot of bangers that came out, but that's one of my favorites of the year. And beautifully shot 1970s. Main actor was incredible. Yeah, it had that cool, spooky, horror setting to it, and yeah, I loved it.
That was definitely one of my favorites too. It looks like it was shot back in the day. I loved him, David Desmelchin as the host. He did a great job. There are definite kudos to like Cronenberg. You could see a couple parts in the movie had a lot. Scanners comes to mind. But yeah, just the way they built tension as the show is going on and then leading up to the end, it just goes crazy at the end. That was awesome. Definitely on my list too. Horror was great. Smile 2 was one that was on my list too. It was really well done. Performance was great. Really creepy. Did something different with the franchise than they did with the first one, but like carried it on. I thought he did an excellent job. Parker Finn.
It's one of the movies that I feel like the sequel's better than the first one. Like the,
Oh,
Smile 2. Yeah, seeing that in the big screen, that was so awesome. Just the scope of the movie, the way it was shot. It's spooky as hell. Main actress was incredible. The backdrop of being a pop star and the anxiety of that. And there's a lot in this movie, and it was very impressive.
Well, we mentioned before, big one this year, The Substance, getting a lot of love.
yeah.
And yeah, that was another movie that I did not see coming. I know I kind of had like a little idea where it was going to go, but did not see that, third act especially going there. But yeah, what a cool, interesting film. And then yeah, Demi Moore is the main actress, getting a lot
Margot
of love. You know,
Margot Qualley too, yeah.
yeah, Margaret Qualley as well as her younger version, taking that drug, the injection, and then it kind of bringing them back to their younger selves. And yeah, just all the body horror with that was crazy. Like the practical effects and everything I thought were great too. And yeah, that was a really cool film. One that stood out. And when I was thinking back of 2024, you know, kind of a concept that you'd seen a couple things having to do with being older and wanting to recapture youth, but this one I thought was really well done. Took it to a whole nother level, and the whole scene at the end on the stage really stands out.
It was a super creative movie. It's not what I expected going into the theater to see this. And also a fun movie to see at the cinema. Because the people in the crowd were probably 60, 70 years old. They're just leaving while watching this movie. And it was just a fun, one of the more memorable theater experiences of last year. And yeah, not what I expected, but I had a great time with it too. Body horror, the same vein as like Cronenberg. And yeah, its third act is totally bonkers. Great flick.
Yeah, I just want to add something. I think the most disgusting scene in cinema this year is Dennis Quaid chomping on those shrimp in the
Oh,
restaurant at the beginning.
Yeah.
yeah, that
Yeah.
was disgusting.
He was good. I liked him in that movie too.
He was like a really great scumbag.
That scene where, yeah, where he was eating that, I don't know, I kind of got that we were supposed to think he was like, super greedy and just like a piece of shit. And you could just tell from him eating that came across so well. Like just the excess and everything in Hollywood too.
When she finds out, to me more in the beginning when she hides in the boys' bathroom, he comes in, he takes a piss. I realized on the second viewing he didn't fucking wash his hands when he walks out. That's fucking disgusting. It just adds to the element of him being
Yeah.
a scumbag.
Yeah, that was a good detail. That's goes and eats.
And I told you guys who was supposed to play that role, right?
You were talking about that last time. Yeah. Who was
Yeah,
it again? I can't remember now.
right. Ray Liotta.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
That
don't
would
know.
have
I
been
thought
awesome.
I thought Quaid did
Yeah.
great, but yeah, it would
Would
have
have
been
been different.
interesting. Yeah,
I don't think it would have been as playful as Quaid did it.
agree with
I,
you. Yeah.
yeah, I don't think so. He's like, have you seen Karen? Where the fuck's Karen? Oh, Karen.
All right, so we're waiting for it, Uncle Logan. Tell us the other horror movie on your list.
Other horror movie on my list.
The one I'm thinking about. It's something. This guy's got a movie coming out here next month.
Oh, Long Legs. My favorite,
Yep.
one of my favorites of the year for sure. I was super impressed with this flick. Going to see it at the theater. Creepy as hell. Nick Cage was incredible. Micah Monroe. Directing, writing, cinematography, just a really great movie. I thought it was like in kind of the same vein of like a David Fincher movie. Kind of had some like Seven vibes to it and totally, bonkers third act too. I didn't see it coming, so yeah, I love this movie.
Oz Perkins coming out with The Monkey next month, and that's got a lot of good early buzz too. So I can't wait to that. Theo James.
I haven't
I don't
seen
know
too
anything
many
about the story.
trailers. I think I saw the
Good.
teaser, so I try to stay away from that
Yeah,
one.
I'm not gonna watch anything because I heard it's insane. So I want to go in there cold.
Same.
You can't watch anything nowadays. They ruin
Yeah,
Companion. They completely ruined Companion.
Don't
I've
spoil it
been
for me. Don't
I've
spoil
been
it.
seeing a lot of trailers for it.
Yeah, me either. For Deadpool and Wolverine, we saw Companion
Yeah,
like was
that
eight
was
months.
okay. Yeah, that
Eight
didn't
months.
spoil
The guys
anything.
that brought you Barbarian. I'm like, I'm in. And then a little glimpse of
Yeah,
Sophie Thatcher and what's his name, and that was it. So I
Huey.
don't Huey. Yeah, I'm like, that's all I want to know.
I had Strange Darling on my list.
Ooh,
I don't
good
want to see
call.
that.
It was a
I thought that
strange
was
film.
damn good. Yeah, it
Yes,
was.
Kyle Gallner.
Yeah, it was cool. I didn't see that happening in the film. Like I thought one of them was going to be the killer, and it turned out to be the other one. It has a surprise in it for everybody. She was a strange darling, wasn't she? Yeah, really well done. Like a independent film, but interesting. The whole length of the movie, some really violent parts, and yeah, just some great performances for sure. Those two were great. I can't think of the girl's name now. Let me look it up here. It's definitely worth mentioning. Kyle Gallner
Yep.
was awesome.
She was from the Mike Flanagan thing. What's the last Mike Flanagan thing came out on Netflix? The House Usher.
Oh yeah, Fall of the House of Usher.
Yeah, she was the younger version of the sister, I believe.
Okay, yeah, I knew I had
I
seen
don't
her
her name though.
before.
Yeah.
Willa Fitzgerald.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt like a newer kind of upgrade of Natural Born Killers. It really did. It felt like a new one for a new generation.
Really? Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, and
Yeah.
not quite Oliver Stone brilliant. We won't say that, but definitely felt like a newer, updated version. They did a great job with it.
Hey, Maxine, and talking about horror here. I know a lot of people didn't like it. Thought it was okay. I enjoyed it more than most people. I thought it was one of the better movies in the trilogy. And yeah, that was a good theater experience as well. Going to the back lot in Hollywood. We saw all that stuff when we were out there, the Bates Motel and all that. But yeah, just really nicely shot. I thought Mia Goth was fantastic and one of the better ones of the year.
I was definitely happy with it. I watched Pearl and Maxine both in the theaters and thought they were both great. I love the trilogy. I didn't have
Me
any
too.
problems with the third one. The detectives, were they great? Not really. That was probably the weak link of the film, but Mia Goth, Kevin Bacon, I thought was great as the
Yeah, he was good in
sleazebag
that movie. Yes.
PI. hmm And, the brutal had a couple of those brutal scenes that we've known from this franchise. The stiletto and the guy's nuts in the beginning. It
Oh,
was,
you,
yeah.
you busted my Bajo, this woman.
She literally busted the Brajol. I can say that. You even
Oof.
hear it. Yeah, but
I
I love that franchise.
Me too.
Great.
I was just thinking I got these movies for Christmas, so I own the trilogy now, and it's definitely a series I'm gonna revisit. I think X is my favorite still, the first one, but the rest, Maxine and Pearl were also incredible.
Yeah, I like Pearl the best. That's my favorite one.
Most people do.
Performance wise, I'd say that one for me too. She was amazing in that. She's amazing in all of them, but especially that one. Alien Romulus,
Oh
really
yeah.
enjoyed that film. Hitman with Glenn Powell,
Yeah, I gotta
the
watch that one too.
Richard Linklater film. I really enjoyed that. He showed a lot of range in that, played different hitmen, different, had to kind of change his personality for each of the hitmen. He plays several of them. Interesting and like a good romantic comedy, but not like a cheesy one or anything. Like actually had a good story and performances were good. Deadpool and Wolverine was on my list. That was one of the most crowd pleasing films I've ever seen with like a crowd in a packed theater. Never everybody was getting in on it like, oh my God, there's a reference for everybody. And I thought that film like really saved the friend, Marvel had been sinking for so long and they really needed a winner. And I thought it came along and delivered so much. And all the cameos and, older actors from the multiverse, Channing Tatum, all the pop culture stuff. Yeah, I loved it. It's great.
I think next to Wicked, that was the other movie I saw at the theater that was packed, sold out. I don't think there was an empty seat, and an incredible theater experience. Bob went to the movies with me and Molly. We all were laughing the whole time. Love the intro. And yeah, definitely one of the better ones and really saving Marvel. And they need to keep making movies like this because, just all around fun time and great performances and a lot of Easter eggs and people showing up along the way.
I did like in that movie at the end where they show you the history of like the first 20 years of X-Men and all those movies. It's kind of a goodbye. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. They definitely paid a nice homage, especially to like Blade and some of the kind of forgotten ones of the past too. Like I know he had felt like he had got screwed and kind of forgotten, so I liked how they brought him back. They brought back Elektra. That was cool.
That
And
was
it
cool.
worked. Yeah.
Yeah. All the old, movies that came out like what, 20 years ago. I like that a lot. Reviving them and making, a younger audience appreciate the older, characters. But will they have the same magic in the upcoming Fantastic Four? We'll have to see.
I think we're going to see our first little tease in the Super Bowl, is what I read
Yeah,
a
me
couple
too.
days
Read
ago.
that today.
Hopefully get a tease of the thing. I'm interested to see how that's going to look. They go practical with visual or what they're going to do. What about Beverly Hills Cop Axel F for movies? I had a really great time with that when it hit Netflix. Had the old school original 1980s vibes, but modern time at the same time. And Eddie Murphy was incredible.
I really liked it. Yeah, I thought it was a return to form for the franchise. Part three was really bad, and this one felt like a nice nostalgic trip back to Beverly Hills. And you see Axel Foley at this stage in his life, older, bring in his daughter, and then have a cool story behind it and be able to see Taggart, Judge Reinhold come back, Bronson Pinchot came back. Yeah, I thought they did a really good job with it. And then Joseph Gordon-Levitt in it as like the boyfriend. Kevin Bacon.
I was hoping they would do the Heat is on, and they right from the start. I'm like, yes, he's in
Yeah.
Detroit. Fucking loved it. Opening shot. Turn to form, yeah. First Eddie Murphy flick I've seen in a long time. Like him, which he was just on the entire movie. Comedy was hilarious. Looks the same, just a little chunkier now. I mean, couldn't tell you he was
Mhm.
in the 60s. Looks great. And yeah, I'd love to see more of this Axel Foley. It's one of my favorite characters of his.
Oh yeah, it fits him like a glove. He stepped right back into the role and like you mentioned, didn't miss a beat.
Nope.
It's awesome.
Even the supporting cast, right? Reinhold and the other guy, other cop guy, older gent. he was incredible. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, he was great addition. Liked how he played the daughter's boyfriend and came came through a few times in the movie too, helping him out.
Well,
Uh,
nobody's mentioned yet, but I'll throw out an animated movie out there. I think it's probably on your list too, Logan. The Wild Robot.
oh, best animated flick of the year for sure. That movie is so good. I want to buy it.
Love the
Yeah.
animation. It was great. The story's cool. Brings a little tear to your eye by
Hmm.
the end of the movie. Themes in it, technology, artificial intelligence, nature. Um, yeah, just a really good film. Good family film too.
Great messages, great story for everybody, adults to kids. Great experience watching this with family too. And yeah, I loved all the characters, voice actors in this. And yeah, the best looking animated film of the year for sure. Next to Transformers 1 was up there too. That was a good
I
time.
like that too. Yeah, we
But
liked it.
not as good as Wild Robot, but it's up there. That was a
Mhm.
great movie.
Sonic 3, bringing over Keanu as Shadow.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was good. I really enjoyed it. It was fun, especially Jim Carrey. The dual role, he really made it awesome. His best performance out of these three movies and the whole Sonic lore and everything. They've really done a good job building that universe and the tease at the end for what's to come. I had forgotten about those characters. I was like, where can this go? They're going to make more. And then I was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
There's
me
so
Forgot
many
too.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saw
So it's
that
cool.
van. I'm like, oh yeah, they can go that route with those characters.
Hmm.
There's so much they can dive into from all the video games. But yeah, I rewatched it last night with Bodhi, and still great, great flick, one of the best of the year for sure. Great theater experience, and I like the addition of Shadow in this one. So some other bangers that came out in 2024 for movies. Quiet Place Day 1. I know you guys like that a lot.
Yeah. That was really good.
Joseph Quinn, Lupita Nyong'o, New York,
The cat.
the cat. Yes, the cat
And
for sure.
I was on the opposite side. I didn't really care for it all that much. But I know you guys liked it a lot. We talked about it in the other podcasts. I don't know. I just couldn't get into it as much as the other ones.
It was the John Krasinski effect. You missed him and Emily.
Yeah, pretty much. What a heartthrob. No, I don't know. Just didn't get into the New York setting, and
All for a piece of pizza, you know?
yeah, I'm like, okay. I mean, I would do that, but I don't know.
And David Cornsweet is currently flying. This is how he looks here. Have
Yeah, I
you seen
saw
the
that.
shot yet? His eyes look kind of weird there.
Yeah, they do.
Somebody goes, "Why is one looking left and one's looking right?" But I don't know. Yeah.
Um, just being all the way up there makes your eyes go.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. Probably the wind.
He needs
Yeah,
But
goggles.
yeah, people were picking it apart, of course.
because everybody's a fucking visual effects artist.
I know.
Come on,
Right.
everybody's a
I know.
critic. Everybody's a critic.
Oh yeah. Nobody talked about Dune Part 2 yet. What the hell? Was that on your guys'
I was
list?
getting to it. That's up
Okay,
there.
okay. All right.
I figured you guys had it. That's why I left off my
Top
list.
Gotcha.
top
Okay.
three of the
Thank
year.
you.
Top three of the year for me. Venezuela. I love that movie.
Denny Venezuela, yes. Back for the sequel. Bigger and better. It went bigger and better.
Up there, the great sequels. I thought, yeah, I love the whole ending, the fight scene, Austin Butler, and it was fun.
Timmy was
Timmy,
good.
Timmy's blowing up and everything.
I think
Yeah,
Timmy's going to win the Oscar.
yeah.
Yeah, I think Timmy's going. I think
He
Chalamet's.
kills it, huh? Wow.
Yeah, he
Complete
was.
unknown.
He was really good in that movie.
And so is Melissa Barrera, huh? So I've
Yeah,
heard too.
like yeah, she was. She was better than because Norton's nominated for it too. Like I thought she was better than Edward Norton.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was trying to go to see that at the theater, and Molly's like, no.
Really?
Yeah, because neither of us like Bob Dylan at all. Like, do I really want to watch a movie about his life? But apparently it's really good, so that's my
Yeah, I'm not really a
interest.
fan either, but it's he's incredible. Like any bad part of that movie, it's a little long. And it didn't need to be 2.5 hours, but anytime he's on screen, which is the majority of the time because he's Dylan, it's a pleasure to watch him.
So he falls into that. He's believable.
It's not just the movements, like the way he walks, talks, even sings. It just he has the cadence down to a T.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've heard his performance is really excellent in it. Would you say
That,
better than Elvis?
Yes, definitely. I think John
Interesting.
Wayne's a
wow.
better actor than Austin Butler too.
Okay. I have my interest now for sure. Yeah, I could just never get into Bob Dylan. Just annoyed the shit out of me. His voice.
How does it feel?
Yeah, I don't know. Can't even do it. But yeah, I like Chalamet, so interested to see it. I think that was more of a movie I was like, hey, I'll watch it at home instead of
Yeah,
the theater, but
Mhm.
sounds good. Did you guys see him on SNL? I didn't watch it last
Not
night.
yet.
I didn't
I
watch
need
it
to
yet.
watch them. I usually go on YouTube and just watch the individual skits, watch the monologue, and then
Yeah.
whatever skits look interesting. I
Did
don't
you
like go
see?
back and watch the show.
Did you see last week with Nosferatu?
Chappelle.
Oh no, the on Weekend Update.
Oh yes, Sarah Squirm. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh my God.
that's
The
hilarious.
Nosferatu you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's hilarious. That's good.
It's so small
Shit.
in here. Yes. People say the studio is a little smaller in person. No, I mean your penis. You just keep it out all day like that.
uh, too funny.
Speaking of which, what about Nosferatu? Where's that on your list of last year?
It's not one of the best things I saw, but it was a damn good movie.
I'd say top 20 of the year for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, 20, yeah, if you want to whittle it down to
That's
20.
respectable. Yeah, top 20.
Definitely not the best, but
I mean, would have qualified for a disappointment on my end, but that's okay.
best cinematography, yeah, it's up there, top three, I would
Oh
think,
yeah,
of the year for
beautiful.
sure. Beautiful looking movie, but overall, no, top 20. A
I
lot
don't know. I
better.
just didn't like how he looked. It
Yeah.
just didn't. It
That
wasn't scary for me.
that bothered me. That really bothered me. I was texting with Kev after seeing the movie, I remember, and I'm like, yeah, I just couldn't get into the look of the vampire. Like it just threw me off, and they
Yeah.
showed him really early on too. That bothered me because there's like no build up to the reveal, you know?
hmm Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Yeah, the reveal, slow, but no.
They said on SNL that he looked like Ned Flanders, and I can't unsee it now.
How
Yeah, I could see it totally. I
do
know
we
it's
know?
kind of looking like Vlad the Impaler, but more Ned Flanders.
Oakley Dokley.
Oakley dokley. Yeah, kind of going back to just we've been bringing up a lot of horror. Obviously, Terrifier 3.
Yes.
Damn,
You gotta,
crowd
you gotta,
pleaser.
you gotta mention that. Killed at the box office, made a lot of money. Great theater experience. Grotesque and a blast.
Right before Christmas too. It was like the perfect time for it. Love the setting. Yes, the brutality. It was so gory. Uh, it was good. Loved
There's
it.
there's quite a few people at the theater. I think we saw it on like a Wednesday or Thursday night, and there's like 40 people there in a smaller theater. I'm like, all right, getting some buzz. And yeah, we're pleased. Another one, Speak No Evil. James McAvoy. That was a fun
Sounds good.
one.
Yes.
Surprisingly, that was a great time in the movie theater.
Halt and Catch Fire reunion. Scoot McNairy and
Mackenzie,
Mackenzie.
yeah, Mackenzie Davis. Yep, they're both good too.
McAvoy's a beast. He gets scary.
Hmm.
He does horror very well and plays the loose cannon. He was really good in it for sure.
But I thought they were
Creepy.
all good. I thought that the
Everybody was,
incredible
even
in
the
that
kid.
movie. And I forgot the girl's name, McAvoy's wife. She was in that movie. I talked about it a couple times called Stop Motion.
Hmm.
Yeah. And there was another movie I saw. It was a horror movie. You ever hear of the movie Abruptio?
No.
Mm-mm.
Nope. Okay, good. It is one of the most fucked up movies I've ever seen in my life. It's very Lynch, but it's puppets. They look like human faces, but then like at certain angles it looks like a puppet, and it's
Hmm.
after you guys are done, like look up the trailer. It's messed up, and it's 10 times more messed up when you actually watch the entire thing. But I always admire really good puppet work, and the puppet work in that movie was really good.
Where'd you watch this at?
YouTube, yeah, I found it on like a horror movie website, a page, and I go, "What's this? It looks kind of weird." And it came out in a theater and like in the city, so I'm like, "Okay, I'll check it out," because that's my rule. It has to be in the theater for me to like put it on my lists. And it's really messed up. Yeah, but they do stuff since it's not people. They do a lot of crazy shit to each other. Since it's not human on human violence, but those puppets look like humans, so it's try it. I'd like to hear your opinions on it.
Cuckoo, I loved a lot. I know Henry, you didn't like it as much as me, but I thought another really great, enjoyable theater experience. Hunter Schafer is incredible. I thought it was unique up in like Germany or wherever it was filmed in the hotel, and
Hmm.
cool spooky atmosphere. Another neon flick, and one of my favorites of the year.
Another Dan Stevens
Dan
movie.
Stevens, oh yeah,
Yeah.
Did you see
great.
the first Omen?
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
Yeah,
one.
that was good
yeah, it was
too.
pretty good. I liked it.
Me too. I went
Well
in with
done.
super low
Yeah,
expectations, and yeah, I had a blast with it. And the actress from Servant,
Yeah,
she was great.
Nell Tiger Free. Yeah, we
There you
liked her
go.
from Servant. She killed it. We knew she'd do good. She's great on that show.
Yeah.
She's got that creepy vibe. I guess
and
that show's getting in trouble. Servant. It's getting sued by a bunch of people claiming that he ripped off the story, and it's a big lawsuit.
Well, we had a big flick come out 2024, 30 something years later, the sequel, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. What'd you guys think of that? Best of the year or middle of the
nah,
road?
yeah,
No.
no, it was good. I had a good time watching it, but in my opinion, it didn't have the same magic and like mischievousness as the original one did. It was a little watered down. I did love Bob though. Bob was awesome. What about you
I
guys?
liked it. I liked it. Yeah, probably top 20 for me, not a top 10, but definitely enjoyed it. Yeah, liked it.
Top 20 for me. The first time we went to see it, the movie theater started on fire, so that sucked.
Oh yeah.
So we had to come back a few days later and finish it. But yeah, I had a great time with it. I was pretty impressed actually. I went in with low expectations, like this is not going to be good all these years later. But I thought Tim Burton did a great job and the cast did a great job, and felt you know nostalgic and new at the same time. Yeah, you brought up Alien Romulus earlier. That was a great time at the movie theater. I love that movie. That's one I want to add to the collection. The main actress, I thought she was much in the same vein as Ripley, badass female. Great shots in the movie, horrific jump scares. Just a great movie.
Awesome addition to the franchise. The only thing that was kind of off was the CGI of the cyborg, um, the actor that played Bilbo Baggins, who is of course a character in the older Alien movie, came back and used CGI. It didn't look great, but other than that, I love the horror aspect to this one. Fede Alvarez brought that what he does best with his horror films and brought it to the of Alien Romulus, and it had a lot of awesome chase scenes and some badass scenes towards the end where Kaylee Spaney got over kind of the role and be the badass heroine in this. And loved the creature designs, had a lot of scary moments, and the new droid actor I really liked in
David
that
Johnson.
too.
Yeah, I was about to say
David,
that.
yeah, David Johnson.
It was
It was
awesome in that
great.
movie. It was the best part.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Horror movie in a violent nature.
Yeah, I'd say
Yeah,
that was a damn good flick.
that was
I'd say probably top
I
20.
enjoyed that.
Yeah. Viewpoint of the Killer. That was refreshing. Oh, another one I just rewatched again. Had a great time at the really deep movie with a lot of layers to it. Heretic. Uncle Hugh,
oh, and
Sophie Thatcher,
Hugh
Hugh
Grant.
Grant.
yeah, I was gonna say Hugh Jack.
Hugh, Hugh Grant. Hugh Grant. Yeah,
I didn't see that one yet.
he's spooky. Like
But
one of his better roles. Yeah, he's really good at
Yes,
that.
it's good.
It's a
Yeah.
lot about religion, a lot about religion and questioning religion and faith and stuff like that. It's great script. Is the guys that wrote Quiet Place. Can't think of their name. Scott Beck, Brian Woods. They did this
Iowa
movie.
boys.
Yeah, Iowa Boys. Yeah, they wrote this one, directed it, and really great movie. Great
was there
theater.
was there a Jar Jar Binks impersonation in there? I heard
Yes, there
that
is.
was good.
Hugh Grant. Yeah, it was funny.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's like, well, I don't want to say anything.
yeah,
Just watch it.
Yeah, I was gonna have Uncle Kev tell us a little more about the brutalist. Like I didn't even know what that meant, and then I read about it. Of course, it's like the architecture, brutalism, that type of architecture.
yeah. My college, Buffalo, the dorms are built like that. It looks like Legos, and it's unappealing. It's not really. I don't know. I didn't really like where I lived, visually.
Mhm.
But the movie is it's insane. Like I didn't like the ending, and I'm not the only one because I've read people's reviews of it, but it's filmmaking on a ground level. Something we haven't seen, something that used to be done a lot in the 70s, the 80s, and part of the 90s. It's a human story. It's about the American dream, and the American dream doesn't always work out the way you want it to for everyone. It's
Mhm.
dark. Adrian Brody's incredible in that movie. I know there was controversy. I know I told Logan about this that they used AI to kind of clean up his Hungarian accent. He doesn't speak Hungarian the entire movie. I'm not thrilled about it, but it doesn't. The Hungarian part is not the entire performance.
Right.
The one I really liked was Guy Pearce. I thought Guy Pearce was awesome in that movie, and it made me think if he stuck with Christopher Nolan, I think that he could have been a really good Two Face because he's very hot tempered in this movie, and he has like the look of Two Face, looking good in suits. The camera work was incredible. There was one scene, I won't spoil it, just involving a train. That was amazing to watch. The soundtrack it's just a really really well made movie. The story at the end I didn't really care for where it went, but that is like a little smudge on the overall like quality of that movie. Like you have to see it in the big screen. You have to go to the biggest screen possible with the best sound system because the soundtrack is incredible. And like the concept of intermissions, I think we should start doing that more for movies over 3.5 hours.
Killers of the Flower Moon could have used one.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Yes,
definitely.
and it was great. It cut off at a certain point, and it picked up nicely. And it was two acts. They're different, but I prefer the first act. If the movie was the first act, it would have been my favorite movie of the year.
That's what I've heard. I was listening to the Empire podcast and they said the same thing. First half's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see it. I don't even know about it till you were talking about it, Kev. It's not playing around here either.
Oh, not yet.
No.
Because it's starting to spread like around Long Island now. Finally, because that's the one I went to the city for. I think it was the 20th of December, and it was worth it. Yeah, but yeah, definitely check it out. I think everyone should. Our viewers, the guys who aren't on here. I think it's a movie that you'd all watch. I think we had a really good discussion about the themes, the techniques he uses, and it's only the kids like Brady Corbett. That's who directed. It's his third movie, and this seems like he's been doing this for over 20 years. It's a very
Damn.
confidently directed movie.
Damn. My cousin saw it. He said loved it. One of the best films I've seen. Brody's acting top tier. Some Daniel Day-Lewis. There will be blood shit. It
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
feel
Dang.
like yeah. It
gets
doesn't feel like
crazy.
4 hours. Intermission helps. I could have sat there another 3 hours. That's what he said.
Wow. Oh,
I did not feel the 3.5 hour running time,
Wow.
even
you
though
have my interest. I want to see it now.
I'm surprised it's not playing at that IMAX in the city in Chicago because it's
Ah,
playing in a lot of the IMAXs out here.
I have an IMAX up the road, like 20 minutes, but yeah, it's not playing there.
Maybe with the awards now, it's nominated for everything.
Yeah.
Mhm. So do you think a home viewing will ruin it?
I assume you have a really good system, nice big TV.
Yeah.
Decent enough. Yeah.
I go see it. You have to go see it at the theaters. That movie is built for
Yeah,
the theaters.
for sure. Yeah, I want to. Just yeah, it hasn't played around me either. I love more rural than Uncle Logan does.
Yeah.
But I definitely, yeah, would see it. As soon as I see it somewhere near me, I will go watch it for sure.
Yeah, so yeah, that's the Brutalist, and I'll go into more. I'm seeing it again tomorrow.
Wow.
I just want to see, you know,
Mhm.
if I react the same way to the ending.
Well, there's a few more movies I wanted to bring up, and we can go on to the next topic. I
Yeah.
thought another few great movies. Inside Out 2 came out last year, Pixar. I liked it more than the first one. I thought it was an
Oh,
incredible
wow.
sequel. Yes.
Mhm.
I liked
Yeah.
it, but not as much as the first one.
Yeah, the first movie came out. I wasn't a huge fan of. That was okay, but I really enjoyed the sequel more. Great story, messages here, emotions, something for everybody. Another great theater experience this past summer, and
I liked it too. I saw it at the drive-in,
drive
drive-in
through.
movie theater. I know. I always say that drive-through, drive-in, the drive-in, in the summer. It was good. Really enjoyed it.
Another one was Ghostbusters: Frozen Empire. I enjoyed that one too. Good, good popcorn movie. Great characters, cool ghosts. Like the backdrop, like the whole winter frozen scene. It's cool.
You like the Bananarama song?
Yes, of course. The bigger ones towards the end of the year, Gladiator 2 and Wicked.
I haven't seen Wicked yet. Still need to watch it.
Really cool, really well done.
Yeah.
Thought it was a
Out
little long, but it's
Mhm.
that's something you have to see on the big screen too.
20 minutes too long, Henry, but Molly and I both
Mhm.
enjoyed it. And I don't like those types of movies, but I thought it's a beautiful looking
Yeah.
movie. Yeah. Some cool stuff.
Oh, so speaking of musicals, did you watch Amelia Perez?
No.
No, haven't yet.
That
Need to.
does not deserve to be nominated for 13 Oscars. I like that movie, but no.
Really? Wow. Damn.
I'm not going to tell you the. Do you know anything about it?
Not really. Just that Zoe Saldana is in it.
Yeah, she's really good, man. I did not know she can sing like that. She's a very
Yeah.
rare
I didn't know
singer,
she
but
could sing either. Oh, that's
I'm
cool.
not going to tell you the story, but
Mhm.
not the majority of people will not buy into it.
Okay.
It's a controversial topic. That's where I'll leave it. But I liked it. It was out there, and it takes shots and risks. But again, I don't think it
Mhm.
should be nominated for Best Picture. No way. And I have a feeling that may win. That's like a big fu to Trump. And we haven't had an upset in a while. Like I don't know how
No.
you feel
Yeah,
about
it's been a while.
Green Book beating Roma, Black Klansman, and that was like an upset. Even though I think that's a fun film, but I
That
think
was COVID, right? That was like 2019, 2020
that
in
was
there, somewhere around
2018.
there.
Yeah,
2018. Okay.
I think if Emilio Perez wins, like there'll be a fire starting in LA.
No, I need to watch that one. It's been all over the nominations. Trying to think what else I missed. Brutalist, obviously, still need to watch that. Lenora was really we both enjoyed that. Me and Logan saw that same weekend. It was good.
It's
Just
like
had a good energy to it, like you mentioned.
First Sean Baker movie I've liked.
Yeah, we didn't really like Red Rocket.
maybe you don't like you're not a big Baker fan.
I'm
I
not.
haven't even seen Florida Project and his other one. I've
Red
seen Red
Rocket,
Tangerine.
I
Rocket.
love Red Rocket.
Tangerine, he did too.
And you're
I
in.
haven't seen that one. Yeah,
I saw it a while ago. They didn't like it. But yeah,
But
this
yeah, Honora was good.
this one was raw and in your face. Mike Madsen was incredible. The New York accent and everything, and she was a powerhouse. All the Russian guys are funny too.
I mean, yeah, I'm happy he got
Yeah.
nominated, the bullheaded one.
Yeah, Igor wasn't
I
it?
like the older one, the one that was kind of like in charge of everything. I liked him the
Hmm.
best, but they were all three of those Russians were good.
I like that whole diner scene. They're just arguing back and forth. I
Yeah, all
thought,
hungry, just
yeah.
arguing.
I told
Doesn't
you
the
what
guy,
the fuck is.
doesn't the guy with the concussion throw up in the middle of the meal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Blah. Bursts in the car. Yeah.
That was a good movie.
my friend,
Criterion already has a 4K coming out for Honora.
yeah, I saw
The
that. Yeah,
cover's really cool looking. Yeah.
it's her. He's sitting like legs with her legs spread apart.
Yeah, she's like
Yeah,
wearing red and it's kind of in
yeah.
the shape of an A almost.
I'm gonna throw out the video games because yeah. So we got Metal Gear, the remake of Metal Gear Solid 3, which is personally my favorite of the Metal Gears. I love that story. Have you guys played it?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, I love the twist at the end that you're actually killing the good person. Then you got the Doom. You got a new Doom coming out.
Yes.
That's gonna be great. Hopefully GTA comes out this year. It's not pushed back to
Oh, I hope
2026.
so. Damn.
But on similar gear, we got Mafia Old Country. I may want to play that. I like when they do open worlds of like old, back in the past, and I think it would be
So it's
cool.
gonna be like Godfather like kind of?
Yeah, but it takes place in Italy, like old school Italy,
Oh,
like in the yeah. I may want to get
nice.
that. And there's a game coming out called Avowed, which kind of looks like kind of in a similar vein of Skyrim, your first person fantasy world.
Nice.
Yeah, so those are some of the games that I'm looking forward to. But you want to do TV or movies first?
Let's go with movies.
Yeah, so there's a lot here. Naked Gun.
Naked Gun. There you
Yeah,
said?
yeah.
Liam Neeson, right?
Vin Diesel's doing it. Pam Anderson.
And
Yep.
is it Seth MacFarlane or who's the
No, it's the guys who are from Andy
Is it?
Samberg's group.
Oh, Lonely Island.
Yeah,
Yeah. Akiva or
yes,
whatever his
I
name
think
is.
Akiva's
Yes.
directing it. Yeah,
Awesome.
Cool.
That'll be
Was-
interesting.
yeah, but it's done right. Yeah, I think he'll do well because he had that brief scene in I think it was Ted 2 when he was buying the tricks and he was just straight facing like, "Oh, these for
Funny.
kids."
Yeah, I'm interested in that too. Yeah, see how that turns out.
I'll say some of the good ones, the ones I know you guys are going to probably talk about, but also Paul Thomas Anderson has a new movie coming out.
what's it-
Yes.
what's-
Horror movie starring Leonardo DiCaprio. It's called The Battle of Bacton Cross. It's supposed to be an updated version of his. What the hell's that guy's name? The author who wrote Inherent Vice.
Paichen,
Yes,
something.
thank you.
Yeah,
Yes,
Paichen.
it's supposed to be an updated version of his novel called Vinewood, which is supposed to be like a classic. Yeah, Avatar, of course, and we're getting a Trey Parker musical.
Really?
Really?
Heard nothing
Yeah.
about it. What's that about?
Uh, and the only thing I really got in it is Kendrick Lamar is in it. That's all I got about that one. But yeah, I think the others on this list will be on your list. So go ahead.
Yeah. April got a Minecraft movie coming out. Really looking forward to that one. It looks like a fun theater experience.
Our sons are all Minecraft out, so
Yeah.
that's just a movie, you can take them to and they're gonna have a good time. So we like those, being able to take the boys to the theaters.
Yeah.
That one, definitely The Monkey, Osgood Perkins' next
Yes.
movie. I
Hmm.
can't wait for that. That's February. Mickey 17 looks pretty good from the one trailer I've watched with Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, the
It's
Parasite. Yeah,
Yeah, the Parasite director looks pretty interesting. I
Yeah,
saw the trailer for Alto Nights with De Niro playing the two mafia bosses. It
yeah.
could be good. It could be good. We'll see. I don't know. I'm kind of skeptical of De Niro. Not great. Past couple films, but I'm willing to give it a shot.
there's some big ones coming out this summer. Mission Impossible. Hell yeah. Was that Mission Impossible 8?
Yeah, Part 8,
Got,
Final Reckoning.
got the new Karate Kid movie, Macho and Jackie Chan. Um, 28 years later. I know we just reviewed 28 Days Later, so looking forward to that. Boyle and Alex Garland back
Oh yeah.
with a new flick. Very excited for that. Superman in July.
Hmm. Yeah, everybody's interested in seeing how that one turns out for sure.
Be a big month between that and Fantastic Four coming out in July.
I
Big,
can't wait for that one. It's one of my most anticipated Fantastic Four.
same here.
Yeah, mine too, for sure.
Finally a good iteration of these characters.
Yeah,
Hopefully, we'll see.
hopefully.
Yeah, I'm one of the most anticipated for me.
Did you guys see the Jurassic World rebirth? There's been a couple pictures. I don't know. I do new with that franchise.
Nothing.
Scarlett Johansson, that's about it.
Yeah, it's one I'm gonna take Bodhi to see, but not really all that
Not really
excited for it.
expecting, yeah, much of
Yeah,
it. Life of Chuck in May, the Mike Flanagan. I'm looking forward to that one. Tom Hiddleston. Anything Flanagan does, I'll be interested in.
same here. One of my favorite directors.
I know what you did last summer. All
Come on,
right.
Really? That's not a joke.
No, it's for real. It's coming out this summer.
Oh,
July.
damn.
Yeah.
They kind of did. Did they do one on Amazon? It was a TV show though.
Yeah, it
TV
was
show.
awful.
Yeah.
Fucking awful.
Really?
Yeah. We watched like 2 episodes. I gave up on it. This is terrible.
I didn't bother with that.
It's like, your cliche 2024 TV show with teenagers. Didn't have anything close to the original vibe to it at all. But yeah, the new movie coming out isn't Freddie Prinze coming back?
I think there are going to
Yeah.
be some cameos. Yeah,
Je-
Sarah
Je-
Michelle Gellar, Jennifer Love Hewitt. I think they're all back.
I don't know how Sarah Michelle, she was killed, but
They'll
Yeah,
probably do the
exactly.
same thing they did in the She's All That reunion. Sorry, the reboot where Rachel Lee Cook was playing. She played somebody else. She wasn't Lainey.
Mm,
And they
oh,
yeah.
right. She plays like
played
a
at the end
teacher.
of the movie, "Kiss Me," and she's like, "Oh my god, this song sounds so familiar."
Huh.
Like, oh come on.
Sarah Michelle
Kiss me. Yeah.
plays like a teacher or something.
Yeah, I could see that. She's in the new Dexter.
All
Dexter Original
underused.
Sin. Yeah. Yeah, just a little bit part. Like, hey. um, Warfare, the next
Oh yeah, that was
A24,
cool.
Alex Garland. Yeah.
Yeah, shows
Cosmo.
Cosmo.
a lot
Joseph
of good people in
Quinn.
there,
Sinners with Michael B.
and Mrs. Josh Allen.
Yes. Haley Steinfeld. Wonder if she'll break up with him. He lost. It's over. Nah, man, that sucks. I was really hoping they'd get a Super Bowl. They've been so close. Damn.
It's
Fucking
rigged,
Chiefs.
sport.
I know.
We got The Bride coming out in October. The
Oh,
Guillermo
Two
del
yeah.
Toro.
Frankenstein movies coming out. We got that one, and we got Del Toro.
Right. Yep. That's, yeah. I'm really looking forward to that. Christian Bale, Maggie Gyllenhaal, Mia Goth. That cast is stacked.
Yeah, Jesse Buckley plays the bride. Yeah,
Jesse Buckley. That's right.
oh, yeah, Jesse Buckley's great.
Oh, no kidding. I thought it was going to be Mia Goth.
No,
Hmm.
it's Jesse Buckley.
It's,
Yeah,
Jesse
yeah.
Buckley. Awesome. I like Jesse Buckley a lot.
Predator Badlands, November,
yes,
from Trachtenberg.
and Elle Fanning's playing twins in that. Apparently,
Really?
yeah,
That's a be a good one.
The Running Man, Edgar Wright, and Glenn Powell.
yeah, yeah.
Interested. Edgar Wright hasn't really. What's that?
Oh no, I'm thinking. Last Night in Soho was the last movie he did.
Yeah, yeah, that was it. Which I enjoyed for the most part. I mean, it wasn't great or anything, but definitely like the look of it.
Yeah.
I got Michael. The
Michael, yeah, the Michael
you
Jackson.
hear
I
about
heard
what
they're
happened
having
with
to
Michael?
reshoot a bunch. Yeah.
Yeah, because they broke the
Damn.
contract about the trials.
Oh,
Damn.
that
Someone
sucks.
got
So is
fired.
it? Do you think that's still going to come out then at the this year, or
If it's
probably be
just the
pushed
third
back?
act, yeah, they could probably.
Yeah, true.
What about Captain America 4? That's coming out soon.
I'll see it, but I think it's gonna be shitty.
Yeah, the CGI'd Harrison Ford as Hulk. Red
Yes,
Hulk. No.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Yeah, not really. I'll watch
just
it, but yeah, not super pumped or anything.
just going back to what we were talking about horror movies. I can't wait to see the new Snow White
Yeah, it looks like a horror.
with the nightmare
Unintentional.
fuel of the dwarfs.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that movie. Looks terrifying. Oh yeah, we'll have another what, Wicked movie this year, right? Or 2025, the
Yep.
sequel.
Are they supposed to do that? Is that going to be December again then?
Yeah.
Wicked
Yeah,
Part Two. Yeah,
holidays for sure. Yeah, I think it
yeah.
says at the end of the first movie, like whatever it's titled, November 2025.
Wicked for good.
We're good. Yeah. They just sing in the crowd. A lot of good
Yeah.
flicks coming out. We got some
You
TV
guys
coming.
looking forward to Freakier Friday?
No.
No,
Yeah, maybe. Me neither.
I mean I'll watch it when it hits Disney Plus, but
Right. What's going to be the highest grossing of this year? Okay, you got to remember that Avatar or whatever 3 is included too.
yeah,
What's gonna?
I
Do you think that's gonna be it? At least.
Fantastic Four's either gonna bomb or do really great.
no, I think it's gonna do great.
I hope it does.
Hope so. Yeah. The look of it, the artwork, the blue suits, the light blue suits look really cool. Yeah, the cast is great though. Can't wait to see them together.
Pretty sure we have a Robert Eggers movie coming out this year during holidays again, don't we? Thought I saw that somewhere.
Oh really?
Oh, Werewolf, is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, I think that. Yep.
Or
I think that comes.
Werewolf or however you
Yeah, it's
pronounce
like
it.
werewolf in the 17. What was it like? No, 1300s or something crazy. Like
Yeah, something like
werewolf.
that.
Yeah,
Oh,
period piece.
that's coming out this year.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I
Oh,
saw like
cool,
at the end of this year.
nice.
I think
Yeah.
so.
And then they were talking about what was it? Labyrinth sequel too with him. But that's
Mhm.
probably not for another year or two. But yeah. We got another
Yeah, I
movie
saw
coming
an
out.
interview with him. He says he doesn't want to do anything current, like time period, because like hates cell phones and all the new shit he can't stand. So he likes going back in time for his movies.
I appreciate that. I like how he does that.
Hmm.
Definitely a visionary. His vision
Oh
of the
yeah,
movies is always really great.
yeah. I can't wait for him to put it all together, like in a movie. You know, it's
Mhm.
coming.
He does his research too, like on how they talk and how they look and everything. It's awesome.
Nobody said Thunderbolts, but that's another Marvel movie coming out this year.
Yeah.
See, that's one I think is either gonna bomb or be a hit.
Hmm.
Depends
Yeah,
if they make the style and like the comedy work. Because if it's too much comedy like Marvel stuff, it's gonna bomb. I don't not bomb, just not perform well. Cast is good though.
hmm, yeah. Well, we talked about a lot of movies. Let's go into some of the TV shows. I'll throw out a couple here for February. Season 3 of Invincible. Really like that series. Really awesome and well done. Cobra Kai's ending. Yellow Jackets has a new season, season 3. The White Lotus is coming back. They're in Thailand this year. It's got a great cast. Walton Goggins is part of that. Really looking forward to that. That'll be on the 16th of February.
And I've heard they already signed everyone up for season 4 before
Yep,
season 3 drops. Yeah,
it's a done deal. So that's, yeah,
cool.
good news.
Gotta watch
Somebody
that.
must have seen this new season and said, yes, let's get the
Keep
ball
going.
rolling on the next one. Yeah. I really liked the last one was good. Season 2 with Christopher. 1923 comes back on the 23rd. That was pretty much February. Logan, take it from there. What comes on March 5th?
Daredevil.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Born Again.
I added the first few seasons on my queue, so I need to watch that. I haven't seen them.
The Netflix ones? Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
gotta, yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
gotta watch
awesome.
those. Heard they're incredible. So goal this winter. The Andor in April, season 2. Very excited about that Star Wars
Yeah, Ender
series.
was cool. I
Best
like it.
one.
Best one for sure. One of the best. Looking forward to season 2 there. We got you returning for the final season. That'll be good on Netflix.
The Alien show will be premiering sometime this summer, I think.
That's Noah
Noah
Hawley.
Hawley. Hmm.
So I thought, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Hell yeah.
Me
Anything
too.
Alien, especially with him behind it. I think it's gonna be really great.
Righteous Gemstones for me, and they just announced it's the final season. So I'm looking
Damn.
forward to it and sad at the same time because it's such an awesome show. Always love it when it comes back. It's funny, terrific. So yeah, final season.
In terms of video games, there's quite a few coming out this year. You were talking about the Dune video game. Very excited for that. Dune, was it Dune Awakening? I think it is Awakening. Um, a new Elden Ring game, Game of Thrones game. King's Road is coming out.
Hmm.
Love the trailer of that. It looks fun. They had the Switch 2 coming out, I think probably during the holidays, with the new
Yeah.
Mario Kart 9
Wow.
for the new Switch. So a lot of good stuff coming out in the video game space this year. So I'm really excited for that. All different consoles, PC, Switch, yeah, Xbox, PlayStation.
Well, I have here The Last of Us season 2.
Oh geez, yeah.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah, I don't have the date written down on our
yeah.
calendar here.
I'm like, wait, did you play the games?
Oh, of
Yes.
course. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how Caitlin Dever plays Abby. You know, she's just so physically opposite of Abby. So I'm interested to see, like, she'll probably be vicious and, dangerous, even as a small person.
They drop a teaser. She's just like jacked.
Well,
Put in like 30,
up, up.
yeah, put on like 30 pounds of muscle for the role. Yeah, I don't know.
She was somebody that I'd pick for Ellie,
Yeah, same.
yeah,
Yes. Yeah, she
yeah.
looks, yes.
Hmm.
Exactly like Ellie, but whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
What does that come out? What's the date?
Lessa, I think it's like April,
April.
April. Okay.
April or May.
Totally missed that. Damn. I'm looking forward to that.
There's another one you missed that's pretty big is Stranger Things.
Oh yeah. Duh.
Yeah, I'm very excited for that. How do we miss that?
Just been waiting for it for so long. It doesn't feel real that it's going to
Yeah.
be here and then be the final season on top of everything. That's crazy.
That's gonna be bittersweet for me. It's like one of my favorite shows on Netflix. Top
Yeah.
top three shows on
And
Netflix.
Frank Darabont is going to be
Yeah.
directing this season. Oh, man.
Damn. It's gonna
A
be
couple of good.
impressive.
Sean Levy's back. Yeah, a couple. And all the episodes
Each
are
of those
supposed to be like
episodes is
movies.
like a movie I heard.
Yeah, that's what they're
Over an hour and
saying.
a half.
They're
It's
just
going to
gonna
be
be Emmy
crazy.
award winning like episodes. I'm hoping like it goes out like on top. Right there.
What else do you guys miss? Oh, just this is for me. You ever played the video game Devil May Cry? Netflix
Yes.
is doing an animated version of it, like an anime. I'm definitely gonna watch that. I love Devil May Cry. One of my favorite games. The Handmaid's Tale. It's the final season. Will be great, but it will be depressing as hell. Got Peacemaker.
Peacemaker returning. That's
Yeah.
definitely one I'll be checking out.
Yep. Me too.
Also got Welcome to Derry.
Welcome to
Oh,
Derry.
oh my dear Lord, dear Pennywise. Hell yeah. I can't wait for that.
And each season's going to be during a different time period.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah, it could be really cool because it's every 27 years. So if they move backwards from like what 50s, it's gonna be like 30s, 20s, maybe.
That's
Be
going to be
cool.
awesome.
I want to see an
Although,
origin story of Pennywise, like back in the day, the evil. I'd love to see that.
what else I got here? And a new season of Sunny is coming out.
Yes.
That's great.
Thank God. Yeah. I love that they're still making that. One that is new that I saw, didn't mention Apple TV Plus, The Studio, Seth Rogen. Let me check out. It's got a big cast, but it's like, I think it has like directors and famous people in it too, kind of like talking about the Hollywood and like, that sort of aspect with actors and
Rachel Sennett, that actress I'm a fan of, she's doing an HBO pilot. It's like a comedy. I think they're trying to make it like the new age Sex in the City. So I'll check that out. Don't worry. I'll take a look.
yeah, she popped up on my Instagram today for like, I don't know, Vanity Fair or something. She had some like glamour shots.
Yeah,
Rachel
her and
Rachel Sennett.
her and Bowen Yang did the nominations. They read out everything.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
What we're watching right now. Let's see. Watching Twin Peaks since the passing of David Lynch.
Oh yeah,
I've
David
been in a
Lynch.
Lynch kick lately. Watched a few movies, but we just are finishing up season one of Twin Peaks, which has been incredible. Such a quirky show, so unusual characters, and I love it. Absolutely love it. It was on ABC back in the day. So there's watching the first two seasons of that, and then I'm going to be watching the one from 2017, and I'm going to be starting Goosebumps on Disney Plus.
That box set that I got you, did that have the new one in it too?
Yes,
Okay, good. Good.
yes, I'm going to definitely watch it because I'd never finished that season when it came out,
Mm,
but I've seen the other two. So
yeah.
interested to see the characters older.
Is it like 20 some episodes, those early seasons? Yeah.
First one's only 8, and then it's
Oh.
20 the second season, and then third season is a lot too.
Hmm. Okay. Severance is back on. The first couple of episodes have been incredible.
Yeah.
I only saw the first. I didn't watch the second one yet. I liked it though. I liked the first.
Yeah, the second one like advances the story, we'll say. Like you like they tell you stuff like what's happening. It's pretty crazy. I was like, oh wow, they're not messing around this season.
Another show I'm gonna start watching is Dune Prophecy on Max.
Yeah, I want to watch that too.
Heard hit or miss. Some people like it, others don't. Some say it's boring and slow, but I'm gonna give it a watch.
We're gonna check out the new Goosebumps series that dropped with David Schwimmer.
I was looking for Rachel.
I just got these in the mail last week, 4K. Kill Bill, Jackie Brown, Kill Bill 2.
Kill Bill 1 cover is amazing. Oh, that's an awesome cover. I mean, the other one's cool too, but the one
Yeah.
on the right is incredible.
Oh yeah, I agree. Yep.
I've never seen Jackie Brown.
He's never seen it, so
Oh, you got to watch it.
Yeah, well,
I know.
I would definitely will want to.
Other than that, yeah, we're catching up on shows that we missed, like from the previous year that we didn't get a chance. So we're going back and crossing some things off before all the new stuff starts coming out.
Yeah.
So we did Skeleton Crew review,
Oh,
finished
how was
that.
that?
We liked it. It
You liked
was,
it? You guys liked it? Yeah.
yeah, yeah, a lot better than Acolyte. What if we watched the final season?
Oh, that's it. It's done.
It's over. Yep, it's all over.
It's good.
There were a couple good episodes, but overall, no,
No, all right.
not great. Creature
Well,
Commandos, like we had talked about a little, we finished that up. We rewatched Seven and reviewed that just for fun, and it holds up.
Oh, hell yeah, it does.
yeah,
What
I
a
missed the IMAX re-release. I wanted to see it, but I wasn't around that weekend. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah,
it's
it's
so damn good. Holds
impressive.
up. Yeah. One of Fincher's best for sure.
Yeah, I've been playing Mortal Kombat. I've been playing as Conan. It's amazing.
Oh yeah?
That's
Yeah.
cool. His
10,000,
huge sword.
Yeah, that sword is badass. Like he's flipping that like he's just like these scissors in my hand. That's how like yeah, and the fatalities are cool, the combos are cool. Yeah, I want to learn how to use them. But I also, I kind of want to wait for T1000 because I think T1000 is going to be really cool to use. You'll probably be able to transform to your opponent, like Shang
That'll
Tsung.
be neat to see.
Yeah. Yeah, Ted is awesome. If you're a fan of the movie Ted, definitely watch the Peacock show. It's funny.
Okay. Is it
Okay.
funny? Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
the mother's very good. If you remember Waiting, the movie Waiting,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
the loudmouth, the one that was always angry, she plays the mother in
She's
Ted. She's great. Yeah, it's vulgar. It's unapologetic. It just has the same feeling as the movie. Maybe a little worse, as far as like
damn cool. Okay.
yeah.
I need to
Some of
watch
the
that.
episodes, the first episode's almost an hour long. They're usually like 30 to 40 minutes long, each one of them.
Mm-hmm.
The first one's pretty like an hour. It's pretty good.
Okay.
I liked it. My Name is Earl. I finished. That was good. That was a total cliffhanger, though. You could tell they didn't get a another season. I mean,
It's been a long time. I watched that when it originally aired, but yeah, I really like that show. I remember, yeah, it kind of ended abruptly.
you know who was terrible on that show? Alyssa Milano.
Oh shit! I forgot she was on that. Who'd she
So
play?
bad. She played because that was this season where it was the third season. The first half of the season, Earl is in prison,
Oh yeah,
and then
that's
the
right.
second half of the season, he's in a coma, and he's in his head in his coma. He's playing like 50s house husband with Alyssa Milano.
Milano.
But
Oh,
then
okay.
in the real world, they were trying to make Alyssa Milano's character like oh, what the hell's her name? The blonde main character, his wife. What's her
Yeah, I can't think of her name now.
Jamie Presley.
Yes,
Yeah, they were trying to make her Jamie.
Margot Robbie. I mean Jamie Presley.
Yeah, but Melissa Milano does not have the comedic chops that Jamie Presley has,
No. Oh,
especially
okay.
doing that
Yeah.
kind of thing. Because Jamie Presley is the best performance in that show.
Yeah, she was awesome.
Yeah, I watched this movie on Netflix. It was called Wicked Little Letters. It was with Jesse Buckley, Olivia Colman. It was during the suffrage movement, and everyone in the town is getting these really vulgar letters, sent to them, like making fun of them, pointing out their flaws. Olivia Colman plays like, the shy, timid one, and Jesse Buckley's the more outgoing, the more brash one.
Mhm.
Um, that there was a lot of fucks in that movie. I really think she tied Joe Pesci in Goodfellas. So I'm not
Wow. Damn.
it was a funny movie. I liked it. It was good. And I also watched In the Land of Saints and Sinners. I think I showed you a picture of King Joffrey as a hitman.
Right,
Yeah.
right. How's
That movie
that?
was cool. I liked it. And Carrie Con,
He do a good job?
yeah, he was funny. He was darkly funny in that movie. And Carrie Condon's like she does, as I said before, she does angry Irish very well when you piss her off. And yeah, then I just reviewed. I was on the website, The Last Showgirl. I was very impressed with Pam Anderson.
Is it she playing herself basically, or
You
is
can,
it kind of
yeah,
like autobiographical?
yeah, yeah. You could pull. She definitely pulled things out of her life for that. It's about an ancient showgirl who's part of this like entertainment show that's not really popular in Vegas anymore, and Batista runs it, and Batista's like, "We're not making money. We got to shut down." And she goes like through an existential crisis, and she has like a really bad relationship with her daughter, estranged, that she tries kind of fixing throughout the movie. And Billy Lord, she plays the daughter. Kieran Shipka was good in it. She was like a fellow dancer. I like Batista. I think Batista's a good actor. He was good in that movie. And, Pam was good. Pam was vulnerable, sad. But yeah, I definitely recommend it.
Video games. I was playing I'm actually playing 4 video games right now. Astrobot on PlayStation 5. It's been incredible. Fun time with my family playing that. I know, Henry, you've been playing it with your kid too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'll have to come back and do a
awesome.
review. Come back and do a review of that. It was Game of the Year in 2024, so I was really excited to play it. Super interactive, haptic feedback, story, characters, just a great time. I'm also playing Indiana Jones and the Great Circle on PC right now, and that's been a really great time. Graphics look incredible. I don't think it's Harrison Ford doing the voice, but a voice actor that sounds like him. And it takes place after the first movie, and he's basically going around the world looking for these artifacts per usual. But the gameplay is really awesome. It's hitting PlayStation in the spring, I believe. But right now it's still on PC. Fun game. We're also playing Phasmophobia. It's co-op, cross-platform ghost hunting game. I'm probably about 70, 80 hours into that game with friends
Man.
and family playing. It's a
Wow.
fun time. It's scary. A lot of jump scares, ghosts jump out at you. You're trying to investigate and catch them and get evidence. And it's for people that are, into supernatural and games like scary games like that. But that's a fun one. And the last one I'm playing, that Retro Realms Halloween and Ash versus Evil Dead game. It's like a 80s retro looking video game, arcade game. And that's been really fun.
Does that come with PlayStation 5? Because I think I saw that.
Astro's Playroom, but not Astro Bot, the new
Oh,
one. Yeah, you have to pay for that, unfortunately. I wish it came for free, but I'd say it's worth the price. It's been really fun so far. It's for everybody. Super easy
Yeah.
at times, and it gets more complicated, but that's a fun game.
So thanks everybody for watching our podcast, episode 173. We went over 2024, told you guys what we liked and didn't like from the year. And then we kind of told you all what we're looking forward to in this new year, 2025. Thank you guys for watching, like we said. And we appreciate all the feedback from you guys. We love reading your comments. Please like and subscribe if you already haven't. So, fellas, until the next Cinephellas Podcast. Cheers!